Hey, we're live again.
We're live.
Oh no!
Where you go then? Where you go, Tyler?
What do you want from me?
Intelligent conversation. No, forget it.
You're fucked right there. Oh,
I'll do it myself. Evening, people. Evening, Hanky. Hope you're well.
how we doing?
Oh, a little bit, and a bit.
I mean, as long as it's not a repetitive motion too long, you should be all right.
I shall have you know, Hanky, we're always on time. It's not necessarily the right time, but we're on time.
It's our time.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw something earlier today, and it's perfect you brought that up. Like Gandalf said, a wizard shows up exactly at the moment he meant to. So y'all were early. Fuck off.
It wasn't a weenie then.
Yeah, right, Lee.
It wasn't one of your obsessions with weenies.
Y'all, you're not making the meal properly. Come on.
Ewok weenies.
Oh,
That's where he's getting these mini weenies from. There's some poor Ewok out there that's... You're abusing Ewoks, you cruel bastard, you nasty American. Next week's show, save the Ewok.
Well, the Ewok.
so
Hey,
Craig,
Martin, hope you're well.
you have
Yeah,
elves still, or are they Ewoks now, bud?
So, what has anybody been up to on this lovely week we've just had?
Nothing much. For a driving test examiner job, and when I read out my statement of how I felt I was suited to the job to my wife, she pissed herself laughing.
Has anybody else got, because this is the first time I've heard of this, has anybody else got visions of adventures of a fucking driving instructor here?
Or more to the point, confessions of a driving instructor.
Oh, God.
So
That's why he's gone for the
here
job.
we ask Craig, how did it go?
I've only applied so far.
Has he nothing that's on the road without you helping giving him a license?
But maybe I can try and
Hey,
cut back
Lisa.
some of it.
Hey, Lisa.
On the road.
Yes, Hanky. Yeah, it showed up, mate. Thank you. I just got the vision of Craig's going to be battering some poor 17-year-old trying to get his license, and Craig's going to be beating him up at the side of the road.
No.
No, see, he's not going to beat him up. He's going to try to remove him from the sidewalk. They're going to fall. You know, Craig might stumble. Shit, repeat it. Oh, okay.
How stressed do you get while driving, Craig? You said it all. You said it all right.
That was brilliant. No, that was brilliant when I came across as just, oh, shit.
I could not do
I'm
that.
not stressed as I used to be.
Oh, yeah, well, that's true.
Well, trust me, my dad does like cross country, truck driving for like semis. He's like, oh, you could do that. It's good money. I said, no, you don't want me. No. Me in a small car is a bad idea. I have an anger issue there. Don't put me behind that kind of. No.
Is he like drive, murder a prostitute, drive, murder a prostitute?
It depends on which side of the country you're driving. Oh. The bad part is when you roll your window down, eat some fresh air, and you can just slowly hear the music change. Get to Alabama.
Evening, Block. Hope you're well, buddy.
All right, Block.
Hey, Martin.
Oh, but great news for anybody into their music. Anthrax have officially released the album, ready for, we don't know when, but they released it, ready. And they've done their first music video, but they haven't said when it's coming out.
Help,
it-
Mel.
So it's ready, but it's not ready.
Basically, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's as clear as mud.
Hey, Melissa. As it has been for the last, 2 years? 3
It
years?
won't be that early, Hank, in 2029. How ridiculous. Give them time. I do. I
Yeah.
want the new Exodus album to come out. I really do. I really do. I mean, if we say G enough, he might turn up, but
Matt, you picked an excellent, photo for this week. I just went to go put the chat on the side screen, and you can't click it at first till you scroll down and obviously see that beautiful image of the War of Weenies.
Thinking of you, Tyler.
Just because you guys don't
me too, Martin.
blanket properly, don't come for me.
I like seeing G lose his shit when he goes full Clyde Bank, full Glaswegian, ranty mode.
Okay,
It's
when he takes that deep breath before he was just, and then just go.
You see, don't get me wrong, I love G to bits. He's a great friend, and I love him to bits. But when he goes that full Glaswegian, all I think about is Billy Connolly. So I start chuckling. And I think G's like,
Why do you have to say that? Because now every time I'm going to see the same.
listen to G and then listen to Billy Connolly. There isn't much, it's very close at times.
Well,
Especially when they
both
really get
Clyde
going.
Bank. I was going to say they're both Clyde Bank, aren't they?
Born in the, I think Billy Connolly, where he was born, was like 3 or 4 roads over.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
Lisa,
I'm glad you said that, Lee. It isn't like us to poke the bear. We would never, ever do that to anybody apart from that Begatron scheming fucking retard bastard Vic.
hey,
Yeah,
at the
right.
very
Okay.
least, he
Oh,
taught
what about the Aussie wank stating?
he taught us
We've
how to
done
not
so
look at our
much for advocacy.
gap.
Well, we'll start. Okay, we'll go with the advocacy. And I'm really pleased after 2 years that Vic has finally said we need to do something about the advocacy, along with Bogan supporting him. I think it's great. Bit slow. And I will use the word "what a pair of retards" because it applies to them too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, today this is like, for me, this is Christmas party, so I'm just going to come out with whatever I want. So we're going to get banned.
Well, here, we can keep going, though, because see what Lisa said? We already talked about it once today. We might as well do it again. The beautiful, beautiful punch landed on Jake Paul's fucking jaw.
Oh, be sure. I've watched that all day today. I keep
Have you?
watching it. It's like, it's just,
Dude, you weren't kidding me. He stepped into that punch. Beautiful.
oh, yeah, he proper stepped in.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that was some power in that.
I
But
also
back on the
started
advocacy
watching
thing. And I want to bring up one serious point. This is on Grim Green's channel. If I could support Grim, I would, because I love Grim. Big friends with Grim Green.
Boy, he's
I
actually.
support him, but the issue is we can't support because of the geo block. So we can't support him, contrary to what Vic seems to think. The
Yeah.
only way you can do it is get onto YouTube. And as YouTube now don't really have people, they
Right.
only have an AI system, it isn't going to take much notice of you.
No.
Unless, of course, some genius out there fancies hacking the AI system, which as we're on YouTube, probably isn't the best thing to talk about. But you know, it's not going to happen.
Right.
Martin, I'll just quickly say the utter shit he was talking this week. The latest utter shit he was talking this week was he needs money for a very, very expensive thing.
This is a big purchase, though, Matt. He's crowdfunded, man.
Crowdfunding, you've got to feel sorry for the poor little Victor, and the fact that he had to buy a whole new power cable for his graphics card, which would have come to nearly £4.50. Why are you getting other people to pay for a cable?
Yeah.
Honestly, you know, £4. Me and Bill looked up. Being Vic's got some mug to pay for it for about 12 quid. You can pick the cable up for under £4.
We just thought we were to go with it, okay? That's why it was 12, not 4.
But how do you go through so many PC parts like he does?
Dude, he goes through more PC parts than a Harley owner does parts.
Yes, that's all it was, Lisa. Yeah.
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 No, see, exactly. He made it sound like it was this huge, like, shutdown of systems.
Oh, by the way, Vic, good news. I had a look in the box of PC bits I've got here. I've got 4 of them.
I've got 3.
Hanky, the chance of us finding you a new brain are, I think we're pushing a lot there. If you want an unused one, I mean, you can have Vic's.
Well, I'm sure Tyler would be happy to go with you to Oz.
All I could think when he said that was, how much acid did Hanky take this morning? Because he's already halfway to Oz.
A lot.
I'm talking about the midget.
He is completely clueless, Martin. He even gets somebody to build his PCs for him. Then he comes along and he fucks the PCs up. Hey, Hanky, we'll try and help you if we can get you a new brain. We'll try and help you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go proper channels, it might not be cheap, but we can get you one.
Yeah.
Now, does it need to be human?
Rick's
like
not using it
for you? Because that's easy. Oh,
I mean, if you want a partially used one, there's always Bogan. Doesn't seem to use his very much.
What? No, it's more. He did though. It's not like a little bit here and there. If you watch back on his channel, you can see where I was trying to stop. Roughly the time that somebody put spots on his head, but.
Well, you could have a point, Craig, Hanky, that Craig has got the brain.
I mean,
I don't know.
He was all proud before, and I took the hat off. He ain't repping for his hose. I don't know.
My head was getting hot.
I just think the Grim Green thing, I'm very doubtful whether he'll get his channel back.
And think how many years, what is it, 16 years?
16 years.
Mm-hmm.
The other problem I think Grim's got is everybody is going vaping. It's because of the vaping. I don't think it is all because of the vaping.
No.
I think it's because of his advocacy.
Yeah.
And I also think it's some of it because of the weed side of it.
Yeah, but he's never posted anything content-wise.
But the problem is your pillar control is 1 minute it's weed is okay, the next minute weed isn't okay. Make your fucking mind up, you big orange balloon.
Well, see, that's all again about let's make sure that when we're gone, we're remembered for certain things, and other things are just forgotten about.
But one of the things that YouTube don't like that Nick's done is he's been talking about some of the medical truths about vaping.
Yeah.
And they don't like him talking about the medical side.
Well, it's FDA again, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Could
FDA.
be less.
I'm not hearing anything at the moment, Hanky. I
No,
did hear
I
it
can hear it
before.
back and forth, every so often.
It's probably your dodgy microphone setup.
I just checked all cables to make sure it was loose.
Did you get that microphone off your dad?
Yeah.
I knew it. It's come from some dodgy China site. It fell off the back of a lorry. Oh, bless him. Your dad's not even watching him. We're ripping the piss out of him, is he? There it is. We shall find out.
I say, Craig, do you have your earbuds wireless, or do you have the plug in those ones?
Oh, the wireless.
Anyway, before that jack was messing up on you.
Yeah.
Lee, I totally agree with you. Yeah, he could go out and get a job.
Probably the buzz from there. Because I've got the 600 in it.
Did you get that? Did you get that coil head working again?
Yeah. Oh, and the Gemini, yeah. Yeah. Fluctuates a little bit, but the RBA is down as tight as it'll go.
I'll tell you what, that mod is a bit of a dodgy mod for fluctuating on the readings.
Well, that's like when I first tried to get into Boro stuff. I got that one that Mike Bates did, the Blaze. That thing was horrible.
Yeah,
horrible.
Yeah, a lot of people said the same. That's why they brought a DNA version out.
Well, it was partially the issue is what the actual 510 pin was on it. Obviously, it's adjustable, but if you didn't have it all the way flat down, it wouldn't connect properly to the board. But all the way down, it wouldn't connect to the pin.
I think that's got to be you, Tyler, because it's like...
Yeah.
Might be the microphone just a little bit.
But
did you use that microphone for your Ewok calling hotline?
Oh, that's why. It went back to the freaking laptop microphone.
That's better.
I'll say my regular mic should be tuned in pretty fucking well.
Sorry about this, Hanky. You know, professional that he is.
I didn't claim shit.
I was going to say, as soon as I come onto the onto StreamYard, I always get the option to choose which bits I'm using.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
See, mine usually saves the preference. It's never been an issue, really.
No, the issue is nothing to do with Streamlabs. The issue is to do with the Muppet using it.
It always is. It works every week. And this week, come on, really?
How many weeks have we blamed Craig for there being like an interference, and it's not been Craig, it's been you?
No, that actual dodgy jack was causing issues. Don't start with me.
Yeah, that's why I'm using the wireless headphones.
What?
Hey, don't, Lisa, because Tyler has a bit of a thing for Mug Wars. That's, small furry things again.
How did I know that was exactly where you're going?
Especially the one dressed up as a girl in Gremlins.
Yeah, but his real thing is for the one that does the flashing on the bar.
No, that is
Mm.
Tyler. Ah, it's all right, Tyler. You're getting abuse from everyone tonight, aren't you?
And a Merry Christmas to everyone.
Ho, ho, flipping ho.
I'm just waiting for Mel to come in.
I think Mel's in already.
She's in.
isn't she?
No, she's
Oh.
in. I'm waiting for her to come in with the abuse.
Mel's
No,
going to come in.
that'll
Mel's going to
happen.
come in with an AJ style punch to Tyler's jaw in a minute. Crap. Martin, I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree because people are not going to. People have been getting e-liquid at a price that is relatively cheap.
Way under, depending where you get it, than it is here.
And if you're talking about, let's say it's £45 a bottle for 100 ml, let's just say as an average, a lot of people will not pay that. A lot of people will just go back to smoking.
Yeah.
When that's the thing, it's not what the government thinks of. Oh well, they'll just quit vaping and they'll quit everything. No.
And
No,
you
no,
have
Merry
a good,
Christmas.
you have a good
You have a
Christmas,
good one,
buddy.
mate.
Yeah. Have a good Christmas, Anki.
See you later, buddy.
See you later, bud.
A lot of people are going to just say, well, I might as well go, if they're on something like that, on a pod system or something, they're just going to go, oh, fuck it, I might as well go back to smoking.
Yeah.
Oh, not even just that. If they use stuff like we do, they go through that much juice.
Mm.
I mean, if I pay that much per bottle for what I do on a daily, weekly basis, I'm not spending that much on juice a week. I'm sorry, it would be too much.
Well, you're not going to be able to afford to.
Wasn't exactly.
And like Lisa said, and the other taxes on top in this country at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And there it is.
I agree, Mel. I totally agree. Now,
Yep.
which
People-
Muppet, you can make the decision on which Muppet Tyler is. I'll let you decide, Mel. It's definitely not animal, that's for sure.
Well, look about, Australia alone. Obviously, there's a black market and everything that's gotten so lovely out of control as we knew it would. But that's just it. You're not going to buy it legitimately at 45, 50 pounds a bottle if dodgy shit is a quarter of the price.
Or they will go, or they go black market.
The black market's already got. I mean, problem is the black market's already got 50% of the vape market in the UK.
I've noticed there's a lot of these videos coming up on Facebook again. Nicotine is an addictive drug. No.
It is when you add the 19 chemicals that enhance the effect of it.
For smoking?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
For vaping?
The ones that we don't use.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have checked my settings. I am not. No, it ain't me this time, Lisa.
Exactly, Block. The thing is, if people want to get hold of stuff, they will get hold of it one way or another.
What I mean, just right there, what Lee said. So you're looking at the nicotine. What about the alcohol? What about the caffeine? What about,
Yeah. Well, that'll be next.
Oh, exactly. Let's just keep
Don't
taking
worry.
things away until it's, you know.
And yeah, here's one for you. They're moaning about we need to tax this more, we need to tax that more. You've got a drug industry in the UK worth billions and billions of pounds. Okay. You could solve the crime problem. You could solve the cost of policing the drug problem. Yes, Mel, I
Yep.
agree.
Agreed.
You could save the problem of imprisoning people for using cocaine and other drugs by legalizing those drugs through the right places. You get rid of the criminals out of the drug empires. You legalize it. You tax it. You make people, if they want to do heroin or whatever, you know, the serious drugs, class A's in this country, legalize them. You have to go here to buy it.
One thing too, you're not having stuff that's mixed with other stuff, and you know.
Exactly.
Am I
you can,
telling anybody to go do heroin? God no. But that fucking little gremlin's being a bastard.
You could tax it. Just think how much money you would save on just on the policing levels. The people you wouldn't have to put in prison. You could use prisons for things like paedophiles instead. You could.
And they actually said the full length of time ran 3 or 4 years shorter.
Yep.
I mean, just think how much it would cut the courts' waiting times if they got rid of a lot of the drugs offences.
Well,
It's
yeah.
all right. We've got a David Lamy. He'll solve it. I'll just wait for the giggling in chat.
I was going to say, Matt, can you some kind of comic relief to that? Because that was no.
Comic relief, David Lamy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How many wives did Henry VIII have?
43.
Because David Lamy hadn't a clue.
Henry VIII came before Henry VII.
Yeah. Which was quite an achievement. Yeah, but according to David Lamy, it was 4.
Thank you, Lisa. Now, I'm not saying David Lamy is stupid. He's proven that all on his own.
Yeah, we don't have to say it.
Every time I watch David Lamy on that Mastermind thing where he fucks it up completely, all I ever think about is Ross Abbott.
No, I'll tell you what I think of. That Two Ronnies one where they had to answer the question before last. If you remember.
Pass. That was brilliant sketch.
I mean, how those two kept a straight face for some of those, I will never know.
Oh, that'd be a good one. David Lamy versus AJ.
I think he'd have more than a broken jaw.
He'd have more than a broken jaw if I got in the ring with him. Might not do me any good nowadays, but by God, I'd like to beat David Lamy to death. The man's a moron. And they put him in charge of fucking... Try not to go political. It's very hard this lately.
The trouble is, we have the least accomplished, least popular, least useful government in the history of governments. ever.
I would sooner go back to the times of the Vikings.
Why are we going to put Steinmeier on a boat, set it on fire, and see what happens?
Well, no, we're just saying about our government. I would sooner go back to the time of the Vikings invading. The Vikings had more idea about running this country.
Yeah.
In fact, the Vikings were pretty clued up. They're pretty
If you actually look at it, yeah.
And it would mean that I could do a Blood Eagle on David Lammy.
So
I really want to try.
I'll do Keir Starmer.
Whoa, rephrase that.
Yeah, no, just put,
I'll do a Blood Eagle on Keir Starmer.
That's better. My mind can deal with that. I'll do Keir Starmer with what he's been up to with Lord Ali.
hey, if Bill's up for it, it'd be consensual.
Exactly, Block. And a good religious policy. Totally with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially now we are officially in the winter solstice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was 3:05 this afternoon.
It were. We were talking as we went into the winter solstice.
Yep.
Very much so, Lisa.
I'll say, I saw that more and more when I was at the Christmas party for the family yesterday. You see the kids of every age, and they're just glued to every, electronic around. Most of them don't want to even run around and play with the toys they got because they have other screens and all this other crap. And
it's all right. I'll take some of that, the wording that you just used, but slightly alter the timing. If you watch the TV news, you will see that more and more.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, I agree, Block. The Vikings did come from outside at the time, but there's a lot of people now, of course, with Viking blood in them because a lot of the descendants of that time became, the blood came through from the Vikings. So the Vikings, especially in the north and in Ireland and all of the Celtic side of things.
Yeah. I mean, the Vikings, a lot of Viking boats came up the Humber and the Ouse.
Yeah, the good old Yule log. Not the one that you're thinking, Tyler, the chocolate one that you get from the shop.
Yeah, we don't do either one, so.
Oh, God. I don't know. I've never looked into I know there's Irish in my blood, and I know there is Italian in my blood in me. As for anything north from the great frozen north, couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you, Martin.
But when you look at my build and my height, there is definitely Norse blood there.
He's a stubby Viking.
Short, stocky, and cocky.
There's so much I could say to that, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, getting shorter.
He's a small. Just made me think of fucking Spike Milligan. She's a wonderful little lady and getting shorter every day.
All I can think is, man, Bill's getting the haircut in the wrong area.
A shot of duty Czechoslovakian traffic warden.
Is there actually any vaping regarding the vaping bans? Is there any news on that?
There's no real news on that. I do want to put out there, though, to people like Vic and Bogan and Todd, if you contact me, we'll go through and we will set up a petition either by YouGov or by change.org. And then all you've got to do is I'll write the petition. You've just got to post out those links. And we can start to put a voice behind it from the vapors.
Yep.
It's no good me doing it without at least one of those three.
Like
I haven't got the followers.
That's what I was going to say, Bill. We need it's this. I know Vic said before he didn't want to do advocacy. Get it? I get you don't want to put the money in. Okay, this isn't a dig. I get you. Oh, nobody can afford to do it because of the amount of cost that advocacy. For advocacy to be successful, costs shitloads.
Well, especially when you think of who you're fighting in their pocketbooks.
But there's a but. If we put together something and then go, okay, we've got all Vic subscribers, all Todd subscribers, all Bogan subscribers, that's a shitload of people. You get that whole group all doing it. Community, sorry, but this is the time to put aside any differences
and all the crap.
This is what needs to happen: is we need to get over. Oh, Todd said this. Oh, Vic said that. Bogan.
Yeah, bollocks to that.
The reason I'm angry with you, Vic, and Todd and Bogan, is because all of you say what you need to do, then sit back and don't do it.
Well, if you took all three of the numbers together, you would get enough signatures to make something at least noticed.
And in the case of at least two of them, you've got me on Facebook.
3 in my case, actually. But I'm friends with Todd as well.
Well, I've got Todd and I've got Vicky on my Facebook.
I've got
they can get hold of me.
Hmm?
I'm not hidden anywhere. My name is my name.
You know, I've seen people like an advocate for liberty who is American saying, "We'll back you, Vic." Well, wake the fuck up, because you can't do jack shit in America. You can't back us because of the geo block.
Yeah.
And you'd know that if you looked. The only way to do it is to get the community of vapors in the UK to get off their asses. And I'm sorry, but this goes to all the people that go on Darkstar and go, oh, there's a vape ban coming. I didn't realise. Wake the fuck up, you retards, because you're the people who are going to be sat there in a few months, a year or so's time going, oh, shit, I can't get any e-liquid.
Shit.
And like we've said
or
before...
Why can't I find coil heads and pods? And
exactly, mate. Like we've said before, with Craig and I have, and Bill have, it's like I don't know, Lee has. He's stocking up. I'm not saying go out and spend like a couple of £1,000, but try and stock up for e-liquid, stock up nicotine, stock up if you make your own DIY.
Well, that's first why I went to DIY is for costs and everything else, and because everything was getting sketchy, obviously a few years back. But think about it. Even now, I don't go below almost a gallon of PGVG in stock just to make sure if something happens, I'm not screwed in a month.
That is also true,
Mm.
Martin.
Yeah.
If the subs gave, a £5 donation, you're looking at enough cash. Yeah. But what the other thing that is important, I can't do the advocacy side of it. My mental health will not allow me to start doing advocacy and keep calm with politicians. It ain't going to happen.
Yeah, I couldn't do the day-to-day, but I can get the ball rolling.
You need somebody who is, and I know the perfect person actually, whether he'd do it. So this is a call out to Dave Dawn. You need somebody like Dave who is very controlled, very concise. He knows all the legal side of things.
I'll say the knowledge behind it, yeah.
And
Yeah.
isn't going to get flustered.
I don't know. But X1 and chat, if you want to see Matt put on a suit and go talk to Parliament.
I don't have a suit.
No,
I will get you one.
no, the
You don't want to see me talking
Hey,
politicians.
the
Craig,
most,
keep your red suit in the closet, buddy.
yeah, the easiest way to quickly create a stir is to use either change.org or gov.org.
Yeah.
But it needs to go out to people with numbers.
And it needs those people to use. I mean, no. Lee, I am not becoming a political leader for the vaping community. We want to try and make it a success, not fucking ruin it.
Could you really make it any worse than where it's already going?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I guarantee I could make it worse.
You
Well,
have the mafia of vaping going
well-
on.
I'll say it again. The call goes out. Todd, Vic, and Bogan. Get hold of me. We'll settle the petition and you put it out to your numbers.
Yep.
That simple. Between you, there's enough to get it on the table.
Block. Go and listen to Five Finger Death Punch or something. If you're going to be abused.
Don't you swear.
Fucking Lib Dem. What's next? I'm going to be part of the Green Party.
Oh, God, have you seen the Green Party's latest policies?
Yes.
Oh, God.
They're ridiculous.
Their latest ban. Yeah, yeah.
It's just ridiculous. It's
Why is it that the Green Party's their party political leader reminds me of somebody who he just looks like a left-wing moron.
Lisa, did you just use the word reasonable and Matt in the same sentence? And being in a political no.
No, Lisa said me take over and make it reasonable.
Exactly, though. But for you to make something political reasonable is kind of a scary thought, too.
It's possible it could make it reasonable. I'd
Well,
have
you
to get
couldn't-
rid of all the members of the Green Party first, but
I was going to say, you couldn't make the Green Party any less reasonable.
no, it's a he. It's a he, Block. And he's Polish. Well, his name is.
Yeah.
I mean, not that that's. I mean, that's neither here nor there. But it, I would have said he is more deluded. Is a good word for him. The policies that he is thinking of are Not really much use. I mean, if you put me into power as Prime Minister, I guaranteed a couple of things.
I said, there you go. What's your first thing you're putting in place, Matt?
We're not
Number one on
talking,
the list.
we're not talking to Trump anymore.
I don't think he'd be talking to you anyway if you got into power.
Oh, he would probably once.
The
Mm.
Jake
The
Paul
trouble
thing
is-
all over again.
It's very hard to think down to kindergarten level.
Donald's getting his jaw broken.
Mm. Let me write it for you in crayon, Donald.
Yeah, on his forehead.
No, he wouldn't like that. Wrong color, wrong color.
No, it's got to be green because the orange doesn't show up.
Yeah, he keeps eating those. That's where he gets his colour from.
It's true. It
Oh,
would,
that
it would
the
increase
misogyny.
misogyny.
I'm glad you reminded me of that, Lisa. The misogyny thing that they want to bring in schools. I don't see why we need a policy on it when, if children are raised properly, why does it need teaching at school?
Why do we have to tell kids not to eat Tide Pods? Parenting's not doing very well, dude.
Well,
Yeah, but that's in America.
No, it happened here too, I'm afraid.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, don't forget there's also instructions on lead acid batteries. Do not drink the content.
Same thing as the laundromat.
Doesn't
Laundry
say that
machine.
in
Do
mine.
not insert arm and close door and turn machine on. Which is honestly impressive that they had to put that there because obviously somebody did this right for them to need that warning. But think, these washers have a physical lock handle that you have to snap into place. So somebody got a limb into this machine, locked it still, and then started it.
Hold on a minute, Tyler. This is coming from the country where when you go to a motel on the motel shower has do not use hairdryer in shower.
And
has had to put that on for years.
Do not insert fork in a toaster.
Oh, I was wondering what you were going to say.
Do not insert wiener in toaster.
Tyler was in hospital for days after that.
Had to throw away the toaster because every time you used it, it smelled of burnt meat.
Yeah, Tyler's on his fourth one this year.
I also agree with that block. There are many people who should use a hairdryer in the shower.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, live last toaster bath, man. It is what it is. Some people just got to take a chance.
Yeah, Donald, here's your hairdryer.
Mm-hmm.
No,
honestly, Donald, it is a bath bomb.
No, here.
Yeah, boom.
Craig. No, it's like here's your Diet Coke. Why is there two wires coming out of the bottom? It's extra fizzy. Just take a bath.
Yeah. One of Donald's guards going, fragging. The Darwin Party. Oh God, there's many candidates for that party, isn't there?
There are a lot of candidates.
Yeah.
I mean, there's half of Parliament in this country. Immediately.
I was going to say all of Parliament, to be perfectly honest.
No, there were some actually trying to do some good. Unfortunately, they keep getting silenced by the idiots.
Mel, Bill and I have made an observation on your cookies.
I'm so afraid to know where this is going.
Do you know where this is going?
No, that's what I'm saying. Go ahead. I'm ready for this one.
Have you looked at the picture of Mel's cookies that she put up?
Yeah.
Did they remind you of anything?
No, because I saw cookies.
There was one of the pictures that definitely looked like.
I'm telling you, they
Maybe
look
I
like
think I missed one of the photos, but
You
they
must
look
have
like they. Maybe that was Mel's aim to make them.
Maybe it might have been your mind.
Go
This
back
is
and look at the
also very
pictures,
true.
Craig. No, go back and look at the pictures, Craig.
It could very well have been my mind. Could very well be my mind.
It was also my mind.
Well, there you go. That confirms it then, yeah. No, Mel's cookies are fine. It's us.
I mean that's possible.
Do you agree, Tyler?
I'm trying to see which one you're talking about. They're
Tyler's
cookies,
now,
man.
Tyler's
There's
now
one from-
thinking about
there's
the
one-
family.
There's,
The family
there's one from
relation
2
issue.
days. It's one she did 2 days ago.
It's always my mind. It's just
I'm hoping you're not talking about the red or the brown ones. So it's just kind of awkward nipple placement.
Yeah,
well, not all nipples are central, are they? I'm just saying. I mean, maybe we should change the subject.
Matt, go back to your strawberry milkshake and calm down.
No, I'm fine with the blackcurrant at the minute. Oh, nice block. Hold on, what pastry are you making?
It turned into a cooking show in the next 5 seconds. Watch this.
What's wrong with a cooking show?
What you do is you take the cocktail weenies, right? You take crescent wheat, wrap it around.
We said cooking.
You open the jar, pour out the brine.
Tyler doing a cooking show. Oh, everything would be in spray cans, microwaves, and that'd be it. Yeah.
Sorry, all I can think of, not really a cooking show, but yeah, there's that poor chicken.
Oh God, no! Don't remind me about that poor chicken.
That was an abuse.
The level of force it took, or that was used at least, to put that fake butter in that chicken.
Ooh, very nice block.
Oh, sounds nice, yeah. Yeah, and whatever you do not, under any circumstance, mention what he did to Toad in the Hole.
I haven't had Toad in the Hole since I watched that.
No, right.
I wonder if he got the recipe from Bobby Boucher and did it that way. Louisiana frog cakes.
There's a question for you, Tyler.
Well, I don't know about a pog, but so I got the link that Alana sent me. That was the prepackaged ones you guys can buy. That's obviously the real sausage wrapped in bacon, right?
Yeah,
Ours is, you can use hot dog, but it's not technically like traditional how you would do it. You get the mini like cocktail franks and regular crescent rolls, and just wrap it in the crescent dough and bake it like that.
Yeah, but that's not pigs in blankets.
It is in America.
That's sausage rolls done wrong.
Well, it's America. What do you expect? They take everything good and fuck it up.
Add your lime jello. Add your Cool or not Cool Whip. Your Miracle Whip. There you
Shut
go.
up about that.
No, stop.
That's it. He's getting banned. Oh, chicken. Oh, God, that sounds disgusting.
Chicken ass. Okay.
Well, I thought you'd like that. You'd be into that. You know, redneck cooking.
Yeah, that's where people strap TNT to it and see what happens.
Yeah, but no, not to a live chicken. That.
I didn't.
There we go.
Onto the plate.
Hey, you said get rid of the feathers. You didn't say how.
Black powder seasoned chicken.
No, Tannerite.
Tall and tall. Oh dear, Tyler. Every week it's the same.
And that's quite an achievement block.
Yeah, the French have some strange food.
Mm.
Why do you think they walk around all the time? Blah, blah, blah.
You never tried escargot, Tyler?
No.
No?
Foie gras.
Dude,
Foie
I don't
gras.
even like sushi. I'm good.
I think you'd quite like escargot. Escargot isn't as bad as people think, actually.
No, it's not.
Given I'm not even not being raw, I'm not even a big seafood person in general. It's not the same thing, obviously.
Escargot is snails, mate.
That's why I said it's not the same thing, obviously. But
You're not a big seafood person because you don't get fresh seafood where you are.
yeah, no. That's the scary bit, though. You have places that are even further inland than we are that claim fresh seafood restaurants. How?
You get what your idea of like fish is fish sticks,
It's
which is basically
Fish fingers.
PVA glue mixed
Yeah.
with fish.
Coated in breadcrumbs.
It shouldn't be.
Mm.
I say it's all right. As far
It
as I
should be
know,
all right.
it's going out all right.
Mm.
Is
That's
that
it.
your?
How you doing, Mike, anyway?
Yeah, I like fresh seafood, Block. I do like fresh seafood.
Yeah.
Melissa.
Unfortunately,
Don't
I'm
mess with me. Did you make me peanut butter cookies, or are you just showing me the cookies?
Fresh oysters.
God, I've not had oysters for years.
One of those days, is it, Mike?
Mm.
Oh, good. Tyler the Mugboy. Try doing it off your phone, see if it makes a difference.
I just checked off my phone. It seemed like it was doing okay.
Oh, yeah. Straight from the shell block.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what is nice is over here you get fresh oysters off Donegal off the coast. And they do oysters in Guinness.
Oh, that sounds nice.
And that's really nice. Not cheap though, but it's nice.
All I could say is, Martin, they could go to the aquarium and get the fish for free.
Oh, jeez.
Well, you got a large aquarium in Plymouth, which is have lots of different rays and all that, sharks and.
Well, I can
lots
get
of
banana bread
sea
and
bugs.
cookies. Ooh. No, see, Craig, the bad part is we have places that you can fish over here, like local places and lakes, but you can't eat the fish.
I don't know why block it. I think you know that thing of if you have food in one place, it could be exactly the same food.
Is that because of the pollution in the lakes that
Mhm.
they've come from, or are they
Yep.
just inedible?
No, they're
Right.
like you wouldn't know if you just caught them like bluegills. I mean, yeah, they're smaller fish for being bluegill, obviously, but even if you get decent like small bass and everything else out of the wrong lake, they're polluted fish. You can't eat them.
That's because of the way your country is, I'm afraid.
That's how a lot of the Great Lakes are, though, and a lot of stuff
Yeah.
around. You can't eat any of it. Like Springfield Lake that's real close, you wouldn't swim in that lake, let alone eat anything out of it.
Mike, what browser are you using? Because there's been problems with Firefox.
Oh, so I'm using Firefox. They've sorted it.
That's a bit odd, that is.
The problem with Firefox was a couple of updates ago, and it lasted a couple of days. Then Firefox updated, and it was fine for about a week. Then there was a Windows update, and Firefox took a couple of days to catch up again. But at
That
the
should be
moment,
fine, Mike. 370. I mean, you don't need anywhere near that. So
yeah, you only need 10 down and
is it
6
only?
up.
Is this an issue you've had with just YouTube, or is it like an issue with anything else? Hold on a minute. Chrome isn't trying to do an update on you while you're using it, is it? Because I've had that before. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Chrome, but you know, everybody to their own. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, I've got this theory on food anyway. It's where you eat the food.
Yeah.
You can have the same food, same place, same food, but if you eat it at where it comes from, and it's not because it's fresher, it seems to be like the destination. It tastes better where it is.
Well, being a local thing too, the people there know how to use that ingredient much more thoroughly and properly than
Yeah. That's strange, Mike.
That is strange. With those figures, Chrome should be running a dream.
You've not had any issues with like graphics card going down, or
there isn't one in a Chromebook.
Chromebooks
that have a graphics card.
No, Mike's using Chrome as in his to watch us on.
Yeah, but Chrome doesn't go through a graphics card.
It will if he's on a PC. Yeah, yes, I am, Martin. Yeah. It does depend on the destination. If it's like Southampton Docks, then no.
Yeah, but nothing's edible at Southampton Docks.
And if it's Plymouth, it's probably you're likely to get a condom on your plate with the fish.
Oh, jeez.
No, that's
£10
Portsmouth.
a month.
Thing is, I've got both. I use PC and Chromebook, and I
could
don't
be.
have a problem.
It could be, Lee. It could be not so much on the speed that he's getting. It could be on the data packet sizes that's coming through on the exchange.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's an easy test to check it anyway, but I can't think of many more reasons, to be honest, Mike. So do you not get any fish at all in America?
Well, it really is location based. If you want anything, any but fresh that's not frozen and all that crap. But still, like, you can go to supermarkets here. I mean, it's not cheap. You can get full, like, fillets of salmon and stuff like that. But you look at it and you can tell the color's not right. Same thing with the beef. You can tell the color's just not. It's too vibrant for what it should be.
Well, that'll be farmed salmon, and they add colour into the food to make the skin.
Oh, do they?
Darker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need
Because if
to
you-
get an app. Hold on a minute. Better idea.
Sorry.
Carry on talking. I'm just going to send Mike a message. Thank you.
If it's a whole salmon and it's a farm salmon, you will see that there'll be nibbles on the fins and the tail because they've been so, and there would be damage on the skin as well because it's all bulk farmed,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all so close together that they're hitting against each other. If
Or
it's a
when they-
whole salmon or a whole,
Like, nip each other all the time. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, don't tell me you have to pay for this now.
Which
Oh,
one?
no. Packet loss test.
Ah,
Well, that might do it, actually. No, I don't want to do it. How am I going to do this?
well, no, I can see you having problems getting hold of a lot of the roundfish in America. You're literally only going to get it on the coast.
Yeah.
Mm.
You
And
know, like,
possibly
places
even
like-
the farm.
There's restaurants that are fresh seafood in like Arizona and shit. No, there's no way you are
Yeah,
a fresh seafood place.
That'll be quick frozen fillets.
Or
Yeah.
the really expensive places that actually do it. It's technically, I guess you would call fresh, but it's very expensive, flown in daily, drop offs.
Yeah. That is an
And then you're-
expensive way of doing it, but it
Well,
can
you're
be
paying
done.
too.
Just
But in
send it
some
to your
areas-
Mike in Messenger.
In some areas, the price is prohibitive.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like back in the 60s still. Hull used to land and send everything down to London by train, and it was in London within 6 hours.
No worries, Mike.
It was in the fish markets within 6 hours.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Okay.
it's come in Billingsgate Market.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just sent to him, Martin. I sent him a link to a an app that will test the packet size for each, so he can test his internet to make sure the packet size is going through right. Oh, you Wiz.
I was.
How you doing?
Because it could be that his internet is the internet speed is fine, but it's not allowing the packets of information through properly. Without boring everyone with networking fucking bullshit, because we'll be here for like 3 hours trying to explain how networking works. Lee, off you go.
Nobody mentioned quark theory, please.
No, we're just going to mention asynchronous up and download.
Quark theory. Tyler wants to talk about the quark theory. Away you go then.
Quark theory. I was talking about you, bud.
Talk about quark theory.
I don't know shit about quark theory.
Well, why'd you mention it then?
If you say it enough, Dave will shut up.
Could ask him.
Yes, Wiz, I have. Yes, I have, and we have already commented on it. But you were late. You were late again, Wiz. You were late, you know. Yeah, we've seen it, mate. It's yeah,
hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Little Begatron, bless him. He couldn't afford that £4 cable.
And throwing the community under the bus again.
Maybe what we need to do with Vic is set up an account so he gets pocket money each week.
Oh, one of those kids' accounts.
Yeah,
He did. That's his Patreon link.
exactly, Wiz. Do you know, 12. He had to go for the expensive one. He went for a £12 cable, and we looked, and you can get the cable that he needed for £4.
And if we'd gone to our favourite cable site, we'd probably got it for 2.5.
At the end of the day, it is a cable with connectors
It's just
on
a
the end.
cable. Yeah.
A piece of copper cable that runs an electrical connection. That's it. Fuck's sake, give me the connectors, some solder, and the bullet connectors, and I'll make you the cable.
Yeah.
And that wasn't an offer, Vic. I'll make you the cable
probably
for £500.
Thing is, Matt, as you and I both well know, we've got spare ones kicking about.
Well, if he doesn't know how the cable works, I understand why his mech reviews were always so dodgy.
Well, yeah, he's no concept of what wire does.
Now, surely you would also think the amount of shit that he's ordered, surely we'd have a spare one, and then the umpteen PCs he's had rebuilt, and surely we'd have a spare one anyway.
Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
No, he probably slipped them into the boxways.
Well, you have a little moan about Vic. I'm just going to nip to the loop.
Yeah,
I'm going to go empty me quark.
He's emptying his wiener.
Hopefully not into his shoes.
Well, not again.
It's a jumbo hot dog, thank you.
No, the problem is he has to get the little pull tab up on the Vienna sausage container, you know.
Pull tab?
Yeah.
No, they come in glass jars.
Nope. Metal tins.
Oh, God, those are vile.
Yeah, now you know what I'm talking. The ones that, you know, when you, at least we always were broke as shit, you know, growing up, you ate them straight out of the can. Didn't find out till 15, 20 years later. It says to heat them up and cook them. You're not supposed to eat them raw out of the fucking jar. We did, but you know.
Yeah, but those are worse than that. Yeah. You know when a butcher's finished with all the bones of a carcass?
Yeah.
They then put the bones through a pressure washer. And what comes off out of the pressure washer they compress into those sausages.
Yeah, I'm glad I haven't eaten those in years.
But that's what they are, mechanically recovered meat.
Yeah.
They are literally, they have,
We'll
they
think
are
about
literally
all of our
what's,
mechanically separated chicken.
it's literally the stuff that you can't cut off the bone.
Chipolata.
That's what goes into the,
Not even wrapped in bacon either.
no,
Turkey bacon.
Yeah, but chipolatas are long and thin. You might have been meaning a cocktail sausage.
Well, let me get it right though. Technically, we don't have bacon here. Everything we have is cut to rasher thin. So,
what do you mean you can get bacon there?
Martin, in answer to your question, the PC that Vic uses currently has got a 1200 watt PSU in it. And I know the computer will have been built properly from the guy that's built it.
Yep.
Which is Zan.
oh, Zando.
It's an Asus motherboard.
I think it's a Corsair 1200 watt platinum power supply in it.
Yeah.
Corsair gaming RAM, blah, 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 blah. There is no reason that
more
that
than he
PC
needs.
should ever go wrong if it's looked after.
I wonder how much VG buildup is inside that case.
Well, that's another thing, because I've been running my laptop as it is for nearly 5 years, and I've never cleaned it out, and there's no VG in it.
Yeah,
Hi,
but
Cheryl.
I've
Oh, yeah.
times a year for the last few
Hi,
years.
Cheryl.
Stop and clean my whole PC out because there's VG buildup inside of it.
But
You shouldn't, if you have your computer set properly, okay, easiest way is to have a positive air supply. You shouldn't have problem with VG.
no.
Right. But I said,
That's more like it, Lee. How many steak bakes has he dropped in?
well,
I mean, we know one reviewer who dropped dropped a glass of wine on his keyboard.
and his head.
Wanker! I'm getting Tourette's now all of a sudden.
and poured beer into his wireless headphones.
While wearing them. That was the best part.
I mean, that was hilarious.
Yes. Said reviewer. Well, reviewer, that was a bit of a stretch of the imagination, wasn't it?
Gaming twat. Oh, sorry.
That's nearly as much of a stretch as saying he could build.
Oh, don't get me started on that one. Fucking hell.
I mean, that was funny, but
I just can't get my head around it though. How do you not think about the fact that let's not hold the mech button down full fucking force for way too long? He needed brand new coils.
yeah, but how much money's worth of coils? Because they were bought in coils.
I mean, each set.
And donated coils.
No,
But how much money's worth of coils did he blast that night?
If he killed the ones that I sent him that were supposed to be just for him, not to mention the others, I mean, from material and everything else, you're probably looking at least 40, 50 quid in coils, and that's being reasonable,
Yeah.
There is no reason that you should ever blow the leg off a set of coils. Ever.
There's no reason with that little knowledge of any of this that you should go, well, I don't have a regulated mod. Then you shouldn't be doing what you're doing.
No.
I do have some information on said individual that I shall talk about after the show.
Ooh.
Oh, right.
You'll laugh at it, I guarantee. And it explains a reason why he does his Twitch channel in the daytime.
Right.
Oh, sorry, itch. Let me. Yeah, the sack. Oh,
No, Lee. He did not build coil. Good God.
no, he destroyed ones that were sent to him.
As for kitchen cabinets, well, he said he was a kitchen builder, but
And what about that bathroom remodel? That was done beautifully.
That was dangerous
Yeah, no shit.
on every possible level.
yeah. I nearly burnt a drill out drilling the tiles.
Yeah, but stick a sharp corner where he did. For somebody who's unsteady on the legs to fall onto.
Makes you wonder if it was done by accident or
You know, that was positively ridiculous, putting it mildly.
well. Some people are like that with work, aren't they? So I don't know. It is what it is. It really is. Yeah. Shit happens.
You know, all I can
Oh,
say is he's dangerous.
I wouldn't trust him doing anything like that. I'm trying to think of something I would trust him doing, and there isn't very much, to be perfectly honest.
Nope, beat me.
Couldn't even
can't
trust.
think of
Yeah. So, what are people up to for Christmas? As it's sort of Christmassy show.
Not much.
Craig's creeping. What's he done?
What you bought now?
I haven't bought anything. I had a hispit last night, and
So why are you whispering about what you might have bought?
if you can't hear me, I've got headphones in.
All right, we'll send her
I
a
should bought-
Joe. Don't worry.
It's not as funny as that day when you didn't have your headphones in.
So Cheryl's going to be cooking her ass off. Most people go for a turkey. but
Painful.
Most people go for a turkey.
When you get the
You're
deep fryer
whipping
cooked up,
in
you're not supposed to sit on it. I'm just saying.
Tyler, don't
We're
start
the-
doing jokes about stuff. That would be wrong.
No, what was that movie where they had the deep fried chicken ass? Oh, Norbit. When they did that Eddie Murphy movie, he said, "Yeah, the best part, say the deep fried chicken ass."
It must be an American thing. That's...
Sorry,
I
when
mean,
I did.
I've watched some really dangerous. Yeah, I've watched some really dangerous cooking shows from America. There's that one where they took a 5-gallon pan, 3/4 filled it with oil.
Oh, the thin aluminum pan.
Yeah, and then brought it up to a rolling boil of oil
On the stovetop, on the electric stovetop.
and dropped a chicken in it. Woof!
Cheryl, I hope there's no small animals about if you're just going to cook anything that's not nailed down.
You know,
I hope the kids keep moving. You know, if there was any kids.
I'll tell you, that was the best part. Though, when I went to do the turkey for Thanksgiving, obviously you have to take like, the innards bag out and all that, all that shit. Well, obviously the turkey neck's still in it. I didn't tell the kids it was the neck. I just removed it from the turkey, and the look on their faces of, that's not what I think it is, right?
Cheryl, don't cook the cat or the kids.
Oh, we're having Chinese food.
They take a dim view of that, you know.
Dim view. It is Chinese food.
Oh.
Although there is a cookbook out there is a recipe for cooking small children. But that's a whole other show. I can do that one if we want to go really dark.
So how do you season? Oh,
I could tell you. Actually, I'll tell you this one.
I saw that, Mike.
I'll tell you after.
Yeah, I got my parcel the other day and then had to put it in the cupboard out of the way because my mum and her husband came round yesterday. I'm thinking, no, I better not put that on show.
Well, it's lucky you didn't have the shirt you had on today on, isn't it? That would have gone down like a fucking lead balloon.
Well, this one would have gone down like a lead balloon.
Hey, I'm so surprised I got away with wearing the shirt I did to the Christmas party yesterday, but
Well,
but on the back it says "No God" in Latin.
Oh, great! We've got recipe ideas for small children now. The cannibal.
No.
Hey, Lee, that's a hell of a condition, man. Birds that close to the sink, that'll happen.
Yeah, but it's when you see.
Oh, what was his name? Johnny.
Now you can make sausages that taste just like Johnny's.
No.
That went
sounds
out
quite
on
good,
live.
actually, Cheryl. I don't plan
It went out on a
Cheryl.
live cooking show. But I mean, Johnny Craddock used to be absolutely rat ass.
Do I need a Renaissance rapier? No. Am I going to buy one? Maybe.
Fanny Craddock. Do your muffins like Fanny's so they're nice and moist? Oh, that should have been sponsored by like an alcohol company, because they were both, by the time the show finished, they were pissed. Oh yeah, sweet and sour sauce. The robot is coming, I think, from Tyler. He's turning into iRobot. The I standing for, well, you make your own minds up. It's a bit uncalled for. Hey, that's an improvement.
No. Yeah, Tyler, you're muted.
It's perfect.
Here, is that better?
Oh, fuck.
Hey. Bastards.
Yes, he is. Yes, Mike. Yes, you can take the piss all you like.
Yep.
You act like you need to give them permission.
Well, I don't want Mike to feel left out. If Mike feels that he wishes to express and take the piss, he's more than welcome.
Yeah.
I may encourage it.
May even take part.
So obviously you can carry like rifles and stuff open carry in this state. I wonder if I can carry like a full broadsword.
I don't know. Something I saw on the site though that I would really like was a bastard, an English bastard sword.
Do you know what
Oh.
should be an open carry in America? Intelligence. A
Hey,
brain.
that's a dangerous weapon right there.
This is the problem with your country. All these weapons and no brain.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, foot! Shoot it!
Also, do you remember that film, The President's Brain is Missing?
Yeah. Now
Turns out it's a documentary. You know,
The thing is, right? I've got nothing against the gun laws in America. I really haven't, right? I do have an issue about the fact that you go to a gun shop, they rate you on age, they rate you maybe on your whether you have a criminal record. At no point does anybody think, we can trust this person, he's of reasonable intelligence.
That's the you have a background check and you have a bill.
Yes, but there's no. Are you of sound mind? No. Here's a gun. Go and shoot somebody.
Well, no, that's the thing. On the paperwork, when you go to fill it out for the background check, it asks you, are you on any under
Exactly, Cheryl.
Are you of sound
Exactly.
mind and ever been committed for anything mental instabilities? It's literally a check box. Anybody can check whichever box they want.
So I could come to America, become an American.
You live in a toothpick, man.
I could become an American citizen,
Don't insult yourself like that.
and I could say, no, I've had no problem with mental health. I don't have schizophrenia. Give me a gun. That is scary as.
So here's what I'll get you. Okay. So
Meanwhile, you're carrying the refill of your prescription as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
but
and a vape in your hand.
That's
You
why I
get
need the gun.
and you
I
get
need
done
the
for
gun
the
to get
vape.
your prescription.
Yeah.
But so say go get a handgun. You do your background check, you do your perks of everything, and then there's a wait period. There's like a 3 to 5 day wait period depending till you can actually go pick up your gun, right? But if you want a shotgun or a rifle, you can walk out the same day.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Like buying a shotgun is probably the simplest firearm purchase you would have.
Yeah, but there's some states though where you don't have a wait time at all.
Well, Texas. I don't think Texas has a wait time, does it?
I think handguns it's universal. I'd have to look it up. I think handguns there's always at least a couple day wait time.
I mean, Texas, I could have a rocket launcher.
I can buy a flamethrower now.
It's amazing what Amazon's got in
They had them on
America.
sale. Not only is it a flamethrower attachment for the underside of an AR, but you can also buy an additional backpack that has a gas line running to the flamethrower.
That's for cooking your chicken.
Yeah.
You got to start the bonfire somehow.
Watch how I like the barbecue kids.
God, let's take the stupid propane one they have on TikTok. That shoots like a 2-foot flame out the end of it. They're like, yeah, you just screw a regular, 16-ounce propane tank on it and just, no.
You see, that makes sense, Block. That's a sensible approach. No, not in America. Oh, you want a gun? Okay, no problem.
And then you have to be 21 to obviously buy a pistol, but you can buy a shotgun at 18.
Cheryl, I hate to say this, but America is already full of fucking zombies. Just look at California. Just look at the president. Fucking hell.
No, you want to hear some stupid gun laws? Look at California. You can have a certain number of rounds, but the magazine has to be permanently attached to the gun, so you have to pull the bolt back, hold it there. Hopefully, don't pinch your fingers off and manually load each round for your 5 shots.
Yes, yeah, I know, Lee, but your dad is kind of a responsible, well, semi-responsible.
Except when he's got a complaint.
See, that's the thing, Block. It's
Or
same.
a
If you
Jeep.
pay for the tax stamp, you can have
Yeah.
anything pretty much.
California is la la land. It really is.
See, in England, it's air rifles, nothing over 12 foot-pound, pistols, nothing over 6 foot-pound, and if you want anything heavier than 12 foot-pound, you need to go back FAC. In Scotland, it's FAC for up to £6 and £12.
And see, air rifles here, I'd have to look, 'cause I've never gotten that into them, but I don't think there's any limits as far as like air rifles and where you can shoot them.
I don't think there's any limits on power on their rifles either in America.
No, see, and you can literally go shoot them in your backyard and no one cares.
Responsibility and responsible are in the name of the beer holder.
Christine the Jeep, lovely.
I don't. I'm not slagging America off. It just amazes me that some of the rules that the country, but there's other countries that are just as bad, I guess.
Mike, I love you, dude. You gotta stop these next recommendations, dude. I'm down a rabbit hole over here.
Well, what, you're trying to work out what a jewel is?
No.
Well, explain it to us. What a jewel is, then.
Dude, I haven't looked up definition for anything like that in so many years. It would take me a minute, to be honest with you.
It's 1 watt per second.
Yep. It's a measurement of power. And I remember when Yeehee came out with, well, not that, but the V1 of that, certain members of the vape community went, "What's a joule?" Because we couldn't work it out. It's easier to use temperature control using joules.
Much easier.
Because it's easy, the accuracy is better.
Oh, it's a more of a fine tune. Yeah.
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 The thing is, the Yeehee mods that had temperature, well, where they were using joules, because the IPV mods were using the same boards and it was the same joule system.
Yeah.
And you could go up to 120 joules, which meant you could get the temperature there really fast. But then it would restrict the amount of joules to maintain it.
So you never had temperature go up high enough that you're losing saturation of your coil and everything.
I really like the Yeehee minis. I do. I think they're a great one.
Yeah.
See, that's why I was in temp control with the NIH, I think it is.
I mean, they work by...
No, what 5NI80 in temp control? We stainless steel.
They work by temp control.
And they use stainless steel coils.
Yeah, it's part of the NAT and that.
it'll fire it, but it won't temperature control it.
Yeah.
Not being funny, I'm that old with the vaping thing that I remember when we were using voltage.
Yeah, so do I.
Which is why when Steam Crate put that quad battery mod, a month or so ago, and it's only voltage, I kind of laughed.
People don't, the trouble is everybody got into vaping without understanding what they were using and what they were doing. They didn't understand materials. They didn't understand vape, how vaping worked. They didn't understand battery technology. They didn't understand how the voltage of a battery works. They didn't understand any of that, which is why we had people blowing themselves up with necks.
Well, you think back though, we didn't have the batteries.
No.
Oh God!
When we started, we didn't have the batteries available to us.
Michael remember this.
The first ones available was the Samsung 25R.
Well, before that, do you remember the LG yellows?
Oh, geez.
Oh God, they were dreadful.
They were 18650, 15. I think they were 1500 mAh. And I was still on those. I was building down to like 1 ohm, a 0.1. Yeah, I thought you might remember those, that Mike. Those were the days. Honestly, you had to carry like a box of batteries with you because
you're going through them that fast.
Yeah, you wouldn't even get a quarter of a day out of a battery.
No.
And now I used to always carry extra 21s anytime I took a mech out. Now I don't even worry about it. Is it kind of flat when you get home from a full day? I mean, it's getting down low, but it's not dead.
To me, I used to run down to like 3 volts.
Yeah.
Now, if it's below 3, probably 3.7 or 3.6, it's going on charge.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and a max 20 amps. Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, God. And the mods did used to, the builds that we were running back then, the mods did used to get warm.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't be hitting them.
Well, especially if the company was dumb enough to use stainless for the button.
Hot button on mods. Oh my God.
Oh, that was lethal.
So many mods. So many.
But the other one you used to get regularly was insulator fail.
Oh yeah. Yeah, insulators used to go all the time. Because the tubes now, which is down to who brought the Dreamer out?
Timesville.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He was the first person to put a proper insulator in the mod. Plastic tube in it.
Yeah.
And before that, really, most mods, mech mods, were they're literally just a brass or a copper tube. So if you did have if you had a nick in your battery wrap, you're fucked.
Well, it's like, the original Kennedys. That's why I sit there and I check my batteries every single time before I put in my mod, because there is nothing to save your ass on that.
Yeah, but I don't worry about that because I always check my batteries. But
right, I mean, I'm meticulous on my battery life, but there's reason for it.
But how many people don't still?
Well, it's like I used to carry a pair of batteries with naked wraps on. And then I'd go into a vape shop if I thought they were dodgy. I changed my batteries, and if they didn't say anything, I walked straight back out.
Yeah.
Because it's like they don't give a fuck about safety.
Yes.
You couldn't tell that there were wraps on the batteries. I knew they were safe, but they didn't know.
Oh no,
Mike, that is one person, and I'm not talking ill of certain members of the Endless crew, but the owner Could not stand him. Couldn't stand the guy. He was such a. He just did everything on the cheap. Everything with him was on the cheap.
And that's not something you go cheap with.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, but he was using springs that collapsed after
Yeah.
a few days.
Oh, days.
Yeah, yeah.
Days.
Wow. Talk about no tensile strength at all.
Yeah.
No, these weren't springs. These were bits of coiled up wire.
Yeah.
They were tapered coils of wire. They weren't even tempered as springs.
Yeah, I was never.
18 gauge. Let's just wrap that a couple times. We'll be all right.
Thing is, because a lot of the stuff was made in the UK. He could have actually the springs he could have had made.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ralphie.
Ralphie, yeah.
Oh, Ralphie was brilliant. I miss Ralphie. Ralphie was a nice bloke.
He's
still about.
He used to crack me up. He's doing his custom bikes, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing his custom bikes and he does a lot of fishing now, doesn't he?
I was going to say he's had another cancer scare. Well, no, he had another bout of cancer, didn't he?
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He was. I mean, he lived just down the road from where I used to live.
Yeah.
Lived at Melton Mowbray. Good for pork pies.
With his shop run out of 2 containers.
He looked like the roughest fuck on the planet, Ralphie. You notice that?
Yeah.
Ralphie looks like, and I think I'm not putting him down. I think Ralphie had a bit of a, shall we say, an interesting life. I think he'd had a varied life and he may have been around a few interesting characters. And he looked like somebody who buys fucking drugs off for the weekend. Honest to God. And yet, honestly, if you met him and talked to him, he's the nicest guy you could ever talk to. Honestly, this is where judging people. If you judged him by looking at him, you'd think, fucking hell, steer clear of him. Yet you talk to him, awesome bloke.
He got into vaping because he'd already had one lot of cancer, hadn't he?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, Mark
was into vaping.
Well, Mark was Solo's good friends with him, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so was BFG.
Steve, yeah. But Ralphie, lovely. Absolutely lovely guy.
Yeah.
What was his missus? Was it Jen? Ralphie's missus.
I don't think I met his missus. Met Ralphie.
Oh, he was, Mike. He was. He was dodgy as fuck, and you knew he'd been round that sort of world a lot of his life. And yet he wouldn't fiddle you. That's the strange thing. You knew he had done some dodgy shit, but he never ever fiddled anybody. It was weird. Really nice guy though. Always got on with Ralphie.
I mean, yeah, he was always bringing all the clones in, but first thing he'd do with all the clones was he checked every single one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if there was any problems with them, they went back. Or he repaired them himself.
If you remember, he was one of the first people who was starting doing sort of bottle shots.
Yeah.
He was one of the first people who came out on the internet doing bottle shots and showing people about bottle shots. Because because he used to vape a lot of custards. So, but yeah, he was a good guy. But yeah, he had some health. Definitely had some health issues.
Yeah.
From what I can see, he's doing all right for himself now. So, yeah.
No, good luck to him.
I think the whole vape thing with the company Knucklehead, I know he had some issues, didn't he? There was some issues with other people and shit happened.
Well, that was a time that everybody had drama with everybody, and there was infinite crap. No matter.
Oh
where.
no, this wasn't other people in the vape community. This was people who he had working for him.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, he had people. I think I can't remember the exact story. Stolen Market was best person to ask, but I think they were stuff behind his back, and there's a lot of shit going on.
He had a lot of stock went missing.
Thing is, people say about the clones that Ralphie did. All his clones were good stuff. Nearly every clone that he ever sold was a pretty good fucking one-to-one clone.
They were pretty much one-to-ones.
Yep.
But he used to strip all of them and check all the insulators.
Yeah, he put a battery in every single clone he sold.
Yeah.
So he tested every single one.
I mean, if you're going to bring clones in, at least do it that way, so we know it's the safest way you can do it.
It's like he said. He said at the end of the day, yeah, is a purge mod a nice mod? Yeah. Can everyone afford £300 or £400? No.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it is just a tube. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's a metal tube with a contact on one end.
Mm-hmm.
I think the mech thing is a dying thing, though. There's only a few of us left doing mechs.
Yeah, but well, before the channel was taken down, if you saw Grimm's last video, he even said he randomly this year out of nowhere had 4 or 5 mechs pop up for review.
Yeah.
They didn't expect that, come out at all. Which I was trying. He said like 4 of them, which I know there was the Hyperion B2, there was the Sidekick.
Yeah.
And then I saw on, I think it was eSig 1 had the V2 of what was it? One of the nameless. What was that one? Oh, there's another they just put out recently onto their mech list.
Yeah.
And now there's rumors that Bogan's doing another mech.
Oh, fuck.
So, here's the question, though. Is it going to be the high-end ranked up bullshit that he did that there were like 500, 600 quid per mod?
It's going to be
another one situation.
Bogan does another mouth to lung fucking mech.
Yeah, it's the Mech Vape Art Plus.
That's what it was.
Yeah, so, are we going to have a mod this time that can actually run a build below 1.5?
I doubt it.
And think not 0.15, 1.5. That thing had the worst voltage drop, the worst hot button issue, and it was just made like shit.
Exactly, Mike. That is spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Very, very nice. Oscar does some lovely stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He, out of all the companies out there at the minute, I would say Oscar with Infinity.
I was surprised, though, that there is no insulator at all in this mod. Even up by the 510, there's not even an insulator right there. So make sure your wraps are fucking right.
Thing is, if you're going to use... You see, it annoys me with people with Macs, especially certain people who said things like, It's a bomb. It's
Well,
only a bomb.
in the hands of that person, it was.
If you're a moron, it's dangerous.
I mean, we all remember the story of the guy that almost imploded the hammer, got 18650, what I worked with years ago, and almost vented 4 fucking batteries.
Yeah.
If you ever want to see Mark, this is a rare thing, Mark Solom actually get angry. It was this time of year, and he did a show on his channel, and it was like the Christmas show, and Aidan was on there, and Aidan kept going on about it's a bomb, right? It's a nice mod, isn't it, Carol?
I say it's a nice mod. Heavy fire bar for me a little bit, but I'm used to the psychic bar too.
It's a bomb. It's a bomb. It kept going.
If you just get its position right, it's not heavy.
I said to Mark, so at the end of the day, so long as it's a sensible build, so long as it's a good battery, and so long as you've got no rips in that battery or battery damage, it's safe.
Right, and don't be a fucking muppet and have it to where your coils touch the top cap or anything dumb like that.
It's a bomb, he said again. And fucking Mark just lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he threw Aidan off the fucking show. I was like,
Jeez, that's going back a few years, though.
First few times you sort of sit there and go, yeah, it's funny. Yeah, okay, the first couple of times it's a bomb, it's kind of funny. But then afterwards you think, no, I get that, Martin.
Yeah. I have a lot of time for Mark.
Me and Mark have always got on over the years.
Yeah.
Never had an issue with Mark. Mark is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. And his partner, wife.
It doesn't matter how long since you've talked to him. You know, it's immediately, hey, how you been? You know, he remembers.
Oh, Mark. You see, Mark and I, we share the music thing. We share the mods, mechs.
Mm-hmm.
We've just always got on.
Yeah.
We already know what you think of Aidan, and I agree, Lisa.
Both him and Alan were at the Home Zone on tour. I had a nice little chat with them.
Right.
The thing is, Mike, it's pointless. It's kind of funny the first few times somebody does it, but when it's on and on and on and on and on, it's just pointless. It's just shut the fuck up.
Well, especially when you're talking to a mainly mech user that is doing it safely and knows what they're doing.
Yeah, but it's something I got sick of, and I noticed he had the same script, the same jokes, week after week after week. Nothing changed.
The same jokes that weren't funny.
Yeah.
This is very true, Mike.
Well,
I'm not sure he was ever sober enough to use the fucking pod system, but anyway. At the end of the day, mech safety is simple. Like I said, you got a safe build? Yes, right. You got a safe battery? Yes. You got a safe mod? No damage to the mod? Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Keep the mod, upkeep right. Keep contacts clean. You're fine.
There's not much can go wrong with a mech.
Well, that's why I don't buy regulated mods very often. Do I have a couple for building purposes? Yeah. If I want to take them for work, it's a rainy day, something like that. that makes more sense. But no, I know they're not going to fail them. I keep them maintained. I keep them clean. And I've had boards fry out before. These don't have boards to worry about.
Yeah.
Jesus
I'll be
Christ.
honest. I've had. I think in all the time I've been vaping, I think I've only had 3 boards fail.
That is also true, Mike.
One, Bill, it's not even just boards. Like when I had one of the old original Aegis mods, did it last years? I'll give it that. It took some abuse, but it was the same thing. It's been the last 2 mods I've lost. It's the 510 that goes out.
Yeah.
That spring loaded 510 just wears out after a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, thinking about it, one of them, it wasn't the board itself, it was the 510.
Mm-hmm.
And I had one where the switch stuck.
Yeah.
But I've got the sort of knowledge that I can take even those micro switches apart, clean them, rebuild them, and get them working properly again.
Yeah.
Now, not many people can take those micro switches apart and put them back together safely. Because I mean, the fiddly little fuckers.
Yes, they are fiddly little fuckers.
Well, see, Block, that's the thing. That's the other one we were talking about earlier about how you glue coils in on a mech, and it's an easy process. You just go through 47 sets of coils, then you can get a set in. Maybe. But the last set finally worked, yeah, because they're mouth to lung coils and they're fucking 0.8 ohm.
Yeah, because he's listened to the idiots that say, "Oh, you shouldn't run an RTA on a mech." Well, why
not?
Is the 510 pin long enough? Yes. Is the insulator good? Yes. Well, then you're safe.
And right, you have enough airflow to where it's vapable? Oh, yes. Okay.
With me, I choose not to run. I don't run an RTA on a mech because I just prefer to run an RDA, but that's just me. But there's nothing to stop you running an RTA.
That's the thing. I run both. It really depends on what you want to use it for. You know.
Oh no, I get that block. But it would be like if you gave somebody setting up like your guitar or your amp for music who is completely clueless. You just wouldn't trust them because they can't be trusted. Little bit of knowledge is a dangerous thing.
Yeah. Overconfidence and a little bit of knowledge is a dangerous thing.
That is true.
Very, yeah.
That's something that's more noticeable in America. Is very little knowledge and too much confidence.
What's that? It's that American mindset. It's literally, well, you don't know if you don't try. Okay, but if you had a little knowledge before you tried, you probably wouldn't have blown up half your house. You make the blue meth outside, people. Oh, anyway.
No, I agree with you, Mike.
That's literally any atom. I don't care what it is. I check the 510 pin, and obviously when you first come in, make sure it's tight all the way from the factory and how far it protrudes out. So you know if you say, okay, that's going to go over here, it's not going to be towards the max. Most time anymore, you ain't got to worry about it, but you still got to look at it. Well, that's the sad part. It's not even having more knowledge than people. It's just, honestly, it's fucking common sense.
Yeah, it is.
And it's sad to say because it's a simple thing, but it's not it's not common anymore, not just in this country, but fucking everywhere.
Oh no, it's
You know,
common
like,
sense.
people that ask me at my job all the time, how do you run your machine so well and so fast? Like, I don't run it fast, I run it efficient. There's a big difference. Fast can get you, it makes mistakes happen and people get hurt. Efficiency is just what it is.
Yeah, it's like one that always gets me is these morons who stick batteries in the pocket with the loose change. They wonder why they've just blown the leg off. Oh no, it's got to be the battery's fault. No, it's got to be the moron who stuck it in his pocket.
Because you're a fucking idiot.
The good old ichrometer.
Yep.
Martin, I consider myself knowledgeable enough after
Years.
Quite a lot of years.
Yeah. Well, Matt, you remember when I first sent over those coils for the Misfits years ago? I had certain ones labeled a certain way, and the certain ones only went to you because you're the only one that I was sending them to that I knew could handle that low of an ohm and that build with it being safe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say anything under a 0.1 to people that don't know what they're doing. Like if your regulated mod can't fire the build because of how low the ohms are before it's fired, I don't know. You need severe knowledge before you get to handle those coils.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, that's a situation where sometimes you do have to use a mech to burn in. But you
go
don't put it on there and hold the fucking button down for 10 seconds and pop shit.
My go-to builds for mechs have always been low.
Oh yeah.
Even for series, they're low.
I mean, shit. Even in this RTA, I think I've got a 0.09. Given that's my regular stainless quad 28 build, so it's where it's going to come out at.
Yeah.
But it's not a short coil, it's still a 5 wrap coil.
I've been running the 007 build for years and years. Everybody knows my go-to build is a 007.
It really depends on what I'm putting in. If I'm putting in one of like the older addies, like the old RDAs, if I'm putting in a Goon or Twisted Messes, it's going to be a pretty hot build. It's going to be pretty low. And I trust myself with it. That's enough for me. I'm not handing it to anybody. I'm not worried about them blowing their hand out.
Although is fun.
I said, but it is fun every night with the proper setup. Hey, you want to try this juice?
Yeah, just pass it to them. Try this.
Well, it's like one year when I couldn't go to Expo, I went in to see James the week before. And it was just when he was bringing Shamrock out. But everything was packed up and ready to go to Expo. So all he had was he had 2 sample bottles left, 200ml sample bottles left. He goes, I can't sell you these because these are just my testers. He says, but I can let you try it. And just handed me one of his mechs. Well, you know what James is like with his mech builds.
007-ish.
Ish.
Ish.
Yeah, ish.
Yeah, ish. Very ish.
Out of ish.
And in the space of an hour, I vaped about 50 mil of Shamrock.
I remember.
First time I ever met James was at Expo. We got talking. And James is stood there. That's when they were doing the cloud comps. And we were stood there talking. And James says, and I'm stood there with a mech. And he went, yeah, if you want a low build, just pass me his mech, thinking doing what I do to people.
Right, the same shit. Yeah.
Took his mech, fired it, pulled on it. That's not bad. Hit it again. He went, and him and his mate are looking at me, and I went, that's not a bad build, that. It's not a slow build, that. He went, what do you vape on? I went, 007. And he went, that explains it.
but his normal build was 006 to 007. I don't think he ever vaped above 007 in a mech.
Yep.
I mean, even regulated, I don't like going above 0.1, 0.11 anyway. Unless it's like, obviously, Synquel is different. That's, or if your airflow is that restricted that you have to put a little higher ohms into it. That,
There's certain RTAs that are better suited to higher ohms.
Yeah.
I found this is better suited to a 0.14.
0.15.
Yeah. 0.14, 0.15. That's what I run in the Blaze Pro.
Yeah.
See, I started doing the same thing when I first got it, but I said I like certain builds, so I just adapted the wicking a little bit,
Yeah.
Then here, do all that bullshit. Once you get that dialed in, it runs just fine with lower build in it, but it's like anything else. It's at RTA.
I run it around 100 watts, 100 to 105.
I'm running at 103 with 13% boost on it. So the first second, it's putting about 120 watts through it.
Yeah, I've got the boost on, so it could probably get turned up actually because I only re-wicked it last week, so I don't vape on big mods anymore. I turn into a pod wanker.
You said it.
Or just a wanker, as some might say.
You didn't turn into that. It's been there for a while.
Particularly since I've got you to buy one of them.
Oh mate, they're just even better if you're a Sadak and you put a fucking.
Oh, you put the lanyard that came with it on it.
No, I've got
the lanyard didn't come with it.
I've got an Evolve one on it. On a Yeehee mod.
Yeah.
So then, when I get forgetful, that happens quite often.
Like, I've owned one pod in my life, and I haven't even had that for at least 2 years.
See, I can't lose it. It's Muppet proof.
But is it map proof?
Nearly.
But that is
Matt, you got a new channel to start, buddy.
But that is definitely the best out of all of the SX mini pods.
Oh mate, I'm forever losing stuff. I'm fucking terrible for it.
I'm
10 ml bottles of juice.
Struggling trying to justify to myself that I need the new Orion 2 Pro kit. Yeah.
I just don't see the point in getting the Orion 2 when that is brilliant.
I am quite tempted by the Orion.
I've got that, which have both got rebuilders on it. I've got numerous AIOs. So
I am tempted by the Orion.
I did do something surprising. I actually bought a smock one.
Oh.
It started out coloured. It's now silver.
No, this still has its original finish on. I know that's unbelievable, but it's true.
Do you know, Mike?
I was like new tanks and stuff, Mike, but I can't get myself to buy anything else from that motherfucker. It is so idea stolen, mixed up, just money grabbing bullshit.
I've got the stuff that I like, and there's nothing really out there that I look at and think, yeah, I want that.
The only thing I'm probably going to buy is I am going to probably get a Kennedy RDA soon. That's about it. But that's nothing new.
The Orion 2.
Yeah, but it's easier for you to get a Kennedy because you can get it directly from him in America.
Mm-hmm.
The Orion 2 I quite like the look of. can I justify spending? I mean, what is it? 50 quid, isn't it?
Yeah, give it a
55
month.
quid
It'll be fine.
for the RVA.
I'm
The
quite
RVA one.
tempted. Quite tempted because I like the look of it. I do like the look of it.
Don't have many left.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
just
do.
make sure you put in the notes, Ellie, can you
Oh.
say that I won this in a giveaway? You'll be fine.
Oh, he's got used to Craig now.
Yeah, she probably doesn't even ship the stuff out when he orders it. It's like, no, just give it 2 more days because let's just save on packaging.
You know, they usually print the labels off first to get the orders. They don't do that with Craig anymore. They've just got a stack of like stickers there. Oh, it's him again.
No, they actually have them printed out. They're all filled out except for what's actually in the parcel.
Whoa,
it's got
whoa,
his
whoa,
name,
whoa,
address,
whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop the chat. Mike, how have you managed to get
Oh, you
the
didn't see that?
TM22 squared?
You didn't see that he had a restock bound?
Oh, thanks for telling me. You're fucking useful, aren't you? You and Mike, actually, the pair of you.
I didn't look into it. It was probably a week or two ago, but they had those, the 24 Pros, Goldest Fucks, the Blues, Oculars are back in stock somehow.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. I think he had the Skill RDA on there too.
Oh, I want a skill 30.
You know, I want a TM30. Good luck fucking finding one, but I want a TM30 if I can find one.
Mate, I looked and looked and looked for ages. I gave up in the end.
I put up feelers on all the buy-sell trade sites even for old customers. Nobody has one, or if they have one, they are not giving it up.
The only person I know who's got a skill 30 is Shane.
Yeah.
He had one, and we did a 007 building it. Oh. Oh, mate, it was fucking unbelievable. We did a series build on it. You persuaded him. Did you offer him sexual favors, Mike?
Oh, he's not doing that again.
Hey, Matt, the Oculus is on sale for 20 US.
Yes, but he's not shipping to the. I'm going to have to contact Kent.
Should they? I can't believe they have the Cube still.
Fucking hell.
The original Gold as fuck.
No.
Shit, they have Goon 25s on here.
Actually, just thinking about it.
Ooh, and the special edition paint jobs for the 24s.
He might not ship to the UK, but I know somebody who does. Dwayne.
Yeah. Hey, Matt, he has the satin white TM24 in stock. And the Tiger's Eye. And that's not bad. And $60 for a custom painted TM24.
Oh, who do we know in the US that could ship them, Martin?
I wonder.
Captain Useless. Get your credit card out. Dust it off. Right. As it's nearly 2.5 hours, or 2 hours 20 now, shall we call it a day?
I suppose we ought to.
Right. I shall let you gentlemen. That's 2 weeks on the trot. I've been nice.
Right. I'll start.
Well, it's coming up to Christmas, so yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah, right. I hope everybody has a good Yule. Those that celebrate it, enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your time with the family. And if you do need us, the group's still there. And just have a good time. Don't overdo it. What am I saying?
He's lost the plot.
What? We had a plot.
Yeah, you
Again.
also fucked the boat. So now,
See you in a bit, Lee.
And sometimes
Yeah, see you in a bit,
as
Lee.
well.
Lee.
Yeah, cheers, Lee.
I'll pass that over to Craig.
Yeah, cheers, Bill. Yeah, as Bill said, I hope everyone has has a good Christmas. Anyone that is struggling, let us know. There's always a group there.
You too, Cheryl.
Yeah,
I hope
take
everyone
care,
has a good
Cheryl.
week, and I will catch you again next week. Say goodbye, Tyler.
Well, thanks, Craig.
That's right.
Like I said, you guys know the holiday season comes this week. It's people are going to be stressed out and everything else. Try to have the best week you can if you need us.
And you, Block.
So not a big deal either way.
Yeah, you can
That's
rock.
that. Enjoy the time off work that you got and with your family and go from there. All right, Matt. Say goodbyes, bud.
Fucking Merry Christmas. Fuck Christmas. Fuck Santa.
Hey, you
Oh,
do what you want
humbug.
to do on the weekends, buddy.
Bah, humbug. It is Yule, not Christmas. I ain't Christian. I'm
It is
pagan.
you.
It is Yule. I am not celebrating a Christian holiday when I am not Christian. Sorry.
Hey, Block, it's -8. See you there for you. It's going to be, what, in Fahrenheit, I think it's going to be 50 degrees Christmas morning.
Exactly, Lee. The Christmas Beast. Lee has a new track out called The Christmas Beast. Great track. Really good.
Cheers.
Yeah, like Bill said, even though us grumpy pagans don't celebrate Christmas, I hope everybody does have a good Yule and Christmas if you celebrate it. I hope everybody has a good time with the family, because at the end of the day, it is a time with family. So I hope everybody has a nice time with family. If anybody does need us over Christmas, let us know, and I can always set something up anytime. It's not an issue. The one thing I will say is a lot of people, I should have said this on the show, but a lot of people think Christmas is a time of celebration. It isn't always. For some people don't like Christmas for whatever reason, because they've had a bad time or people have not there, passed away, whatever. So if you've got anybody around you like that, spare a little bit of thought for them as well. Be nice. Apart from that, try not to choke on any turkey bones. Well, yes, there is that too, Mike. Just try and keep your chin up. We'll be back just after the 25th. So we shall return to be grumpy. And as always. And but for now, yes, I hope you all have a good Christmas, guys. So we shall speak to you soon. And for now,
See you soon.
see you
Bye.
later.
Everybody.